myself up with failure every time I have you on the show?
Yes.
Okay, well that's good because I feel the same way, so no worries.
Yeah. Okay, the common nerd stream. All right, starts 8 p.m.
I mean, everybody knows the truth. You're not actually here because of your analytical mind and your ability to destroy anything and everything that people think are beautiful and wonderful and like really enjoy and have a good time with for being over analytical and being like precarious about that kind of stuff. No, you're just here because you have big tits. That's awesome. You're just
Yeah, that's pretty much.
That's it. So, yeah, nothing to do with any of that other stuff that I mentioned.
Nah. Alrighty, that's posted.
Hey, them are some good pictures. That second one. That second one's fuzzy, but the other ones are pretty good.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is...
Holy shit, you sent me a bunch of them.
Yeah, I just took a whole bunch in my library, and I just sent them to you.
That works.
Sorry, I should have gotten them to you faster.
Nah, you're good. It's not bad at all. It was so funny because I told Mrs. Common Nerd that too, and she was like, well, that's because Sunker goes through bouts of like drunkenness where she thinks she's ugly and she hates the way she looks. I'm like, she does that sober. She's like, well, yeah, I guess that's true too.
Yeah, no, it's just like I'm very, very, very down on myself because that way I don't get a big head, and then I will at least not get too fucking crazy. Hi, Handy.
Oh yeah, he's back there too. Handy's back there.
I'm moving things around on my computer screen right now.
No worries.
Oh, there you go. That's normally how I'm like pulling out like chats and stuff like that, and making sure that the move videos in the right place. And
I'm gonna go grab some bacon and potatoes really quick.
Wow, bacon!
I need to eat, so I'll be back.
I feel that. All right, Sunker, go. She's gonna go grab food, but that's okay. That's okay because I had to get food too, and I still got to get water too. But that's what that wonderful little like 5-minute intro is good for too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this part's just foreplay anyway. How's your day been, Handy? You have a good day today so far?
So far, so good. Grabbing errands. Tried to find some yard sales this morning, but it was just like, oh, all the swap meet booths are now in garage driveways. Got it.
Did you say urine sales?
Yard sales.
Oh, yard sales. Oh, okay, yard sales. Yeah. Oh, Sundays normally it's Saturday. Did you go yesterday or today?
Today.
Normally Saturday. Oh, okay. Normally, I mean, at least around
Sunday
here,
we
Saturday,
get a lot. It's really? Friday, Saturday, Sunday here. So.
Well, I know in Missouri it was like that a lot, but like down here in Texas, I don't think everybody wants to be out all weekend. So I guess it's probably just like, it's probably more likely just Saturdays. But yeah, they normally, yeah.
Then we played some Diablo 4.
Well, there you go. I've never actually done the Diablo stuff yet. I've never actually played it. I had some friends of mine in high school that played a lot of it, but I've never actually played it before. I hear nothing but good things.
Diablo 3 is still my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Even with the fourth one and it being like a lot of people seem to really like enjoy it and stuff like that, I've still heard that exact same thing. So, yeah. Oh well, these things happen. We're just waiting for Sunker to get back for food, and then we'll start the intro, guys. I promise. Sunker's just being ridiculous today because it's like she didn't realize that she had a show in an hour and a half after she decided to start her gaming stream. But hey, shout out to all the Raiders. Thank you guys for coming over. Go ahead, Andy.
Oh no, I'm asking a question on something.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, that makes more sense. That makes way more sense then. Oh,
because I got her hooked on Diablo when I was playing Diablo 3. She kind of looked at it and said I could try that, and she's been playing since. And I think she's an insane Paragon level. Like I would just come home from work and she'd just be there playing. But I've been playing Diablo for hours.
Wow, that's really cool. That's kind of funny how that all happens sometimes. Like you get your wife into a video game thinking she'll just play it when you ask her to or whatever, and then they end up becoming absolutely addicted to it. That's always funny.
Oh yeah,
that happens. My wife really when she does stream, she likes to come out here and play like Mario Kart with everybody. So it's really funny. And that was something that like mostly we just used to torture the kids with.
Yeah.
So, but that's how things go.
I used to torture the kids with Modern Warfare 3.
That's a good one to go too. That would be a good way to go too.
Because I had all the boys, and they would have fun playing with each other, and then Dad would enter the match and be like, "Oh no!"
Like, no, now all the fun's over.
But it forced him to get in. Oh, I think I got to run downstairs really quick.
Nah, you're good. Go ahead. I can figure out a way to keep the chat in.
Sorry.
Nah, you're good. There's always things we can do. No, you're not ready anymore, Darth Dave. Hey, by the way, guys, as a friendly little tease, I know we haven't officially started yet. Because apparently nobody's watching on Rumble according to my bot, which means I think my bot's not working, right? But we have a bunch of new clips tonight. Handy made us a couple, at least one. I don't know if you ever sent me the second one. Handy made me a couple, or at least one, of Sunker dancing. So we have some. Oh, never mind. She's back. She's never headphones in yet. So Sunker dancing. And then I made some new. I made a baby clip of me and a fez, and then I made some Sunker videos as well with some of the new pictures she's got.
Oh, no.
So there's a bunch of new stuff as well, boys and girls. So Handy had to run downstairs real quick, but that's okay because we've got a wonderful intro that we can play while Sunker's stuffing her face, and I have to get some more water. So let's work out nicely. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another wonderful Sunday night of When Who Was Good, boys and girls. Series finale tonight. It is going to be absolutely insane. This has been a very long ride, and we are finally here. All right, let's get this party started, shall we?
In the heart of the cosmos, where time and space collide, the Doctor and his TARDIS forever to glide. From the streets of London to the far edges of space, with Rose, Martha and Donna, through time they chase. Daleks and their fury, Cybermen steel and cold, the mysteries of Bad Wolf, stories untold. To the planet of New Earth and the fires of Pompeii, through the shadows of the vast, and thereat they find their way. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through
crazy.
time and wonders.
Y'all are absolutely crazy. Already. Y'all are insane.
It's a momentous occasion, sir.
Show where the universe was at their command.
Oh, there's going to be videos shortly after this.
Jesse, the common nerd with a vision so bright, guiding through the episodes into the night. The maiden Sunker with insights to unveil, and Mr. Grant Gregory with lore to irrigate. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time and wonders haze. The Doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show, a day universe was at their command. From the Battle of Canary Wharf to the end of time, where heroes and legends in their prime. A Sakurax invasion and the last Dalek stand, with the Doctor at Clodagh and London. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time and wonders haze. The Doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show, a day universe was at their command. From the Battle of Canary Wharf to the end of time, where heroes and legends in their prime.
So, all of time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will, where do you want to start?
How are we doing tonight, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another wonderful edition of When Who Was Good, boys and girls. The series finale of traditional mainstream canon Doctor Who, Boys and Girls, ends this evening. Now, we do still have a Christmas special left, but as far as regular series, as far as regular evening, regular normal shows, and all of that kind of stuff is going, that one is done for the evening. Or for tonight, will be done tonight, boys and girls. So it should be a really good time. We're going to have an absolute blast as well, going through all of that kind of stuff. And as you can probably tell already, if not by the thumbnail, you can tell by his big ugly mug being on the screen, we have a special guest tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is going to be the end of an era. Tonight is the end of Peter Capaldi's run as the Doctor during a traditional series. And of course, it is The Doctor Falls. You could not think of probably a better title for such an epic ending. It's going to be a lot of fun. And to help me do that, little miss, I'm on vacation and have nothing better to do with my life than hang out with a couple of nerds and talk about Doctor Who. SunkerMaiden, how are you, my dear?
Hello, I'm doing very good. Just got off 2 streams. This is my 3rd one, and I'm sad to see it go. This is actually kind of it sucks that the last 2 episodes, like the last episode was so good that it's just like, oh, we could have had this the whole time. We could have had this the whole time. It couldn't, and not have it bogged down with bullshit. And I don't want it to be over. So, I'm here for it, even though it's good to cut it off here rather than to hold on to something terrible.
Well, yeah, and this is true, and it is definitely absolutely the end of an era, and yeah, a very sad thing to see. A very sad thing to see as well, and that's just kind of the way it goes, unfortunately. But you know what? Better to end it here than making a huge mistake of somehow either gender swapping the Doctor or making him gay or bi-generational kind of stuff, or I don't know, all kinds of other weird things. I mean, that's the last thing we would ever want to see happen to the Doctor. Fortunately enough, BBC was wise enough to just go ahead and cut it off and not let some moron get a hold of things because of his own ego and narcissism, and then have some gay dude put his priorities into the stuff that came after that. So fortunately enough, we don't have to deal with any of that, but we do have a very special surprise, a secret project that Spartacus has been working on for a very long time that will be officially announced this evening, boys and girls, before we even get to the Christmas special, just because it's going to be a special night and Handy's here, and why not? So it will be a good time with all of that. Speaking of Handy, I don't just mean that in the fun way. How you doing tonight, buddy? What's going on?
Right.
How's everything going for you?
Join a Sunday. It is bittersweet, but you guys get to start right back over.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
but yeah, the new Doctor was kind of, I remember Baker and stuff growing up, but when new Doctor hit, I was just hooked. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Because of there's such a cognitive dissonance, I didn't even connect that the Tom Baker Doctor Who was Eccleston Doctor Who because I only watched a little bit of Tom Baker. So it's just it all they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, they used to work really good at weaving these stories together into tales that just caught your attention and made you want to see. And I tried to give Jodie a chance. I mean, seriously, if it was good, I would have said, okay, the Doctor can be female, because we even have a famous, I wanted to be a girl.
Oh, was that during the dinner conversation or with Bill? It was like, I think I was a girl. Maybe I was. I don't know.
I think Matt Smith also wanted to be a girl when he first came on, or Ginger.
Ginger. It was always Ginger.
It was Ginger. It was always Ginger.
But by the time they hit the Rosa Parks episode, I was like, that. No. It's like this doesn't even feel like Doctor Who.
Well, that's actually what I felt when I was during a lot of the Bill stuff. It was all very much commentary on humanity, and there were commentary on humanity episodes with Doctor Who, but just not every single episode. You could at least turn it off and have fun with an alien thing every once in a while, but they didn't even do that.
And then their desire to completely try with all new monsters and stuff.
It's just, none of the monsters were interesting.
The
And-
tooth fairy.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. No, get out of here.
Oh yeah,
It feels like a wake right now. It feels like we're sitting through a wake.
Do not, just stop. Do not go into that shit. Both you fucking Handy had to bring that fucking Dr. Karen up and just fucking send everybody. No, do not start that shit. Do not even, just don't start. We're not here for that. Okay, we're gonna ignore all of that and move on. Those are for like halfway through the commentary when Sunker's lit his shit and we're both baked as all hell and she can't help but bring that stuff up. So like that's how it goes. We don't start off with horror. We wait until after Sunker's drunk, and then that gives us enough horror for everybody. So
Yes. Oh, I did for the special occasion. I bought very, very cheap champagne. So,
there you go. Well,
but I'm starting off with tea, and that's why I ate a whole bunch of. Ooh, that's the equivalent.
Sorry.
Oi.
Sorry, I'm just testing some stuff because something's not working. I'm getting a bunch of fun stuff out there and nothing, my buttons aren't working for some reason.
Oh dear.
And I have no idea why.
But again,
All those shit came up.
while he's doing stuff on the back end,
Giggity.
what I think went over and allowed for people to have a more higher idea or like more of a tolerance for like maybe Jodie can work is because of Michelle Gomez. Going over and doing the gender swap from Master to Missy. Like, well, you could do it if you had the right actress and the right writing. And a lot of stuff for Missy, they didn't fall into the same kind of traps. And Missy was just so fucking phenomenal every scene that they're like, well, it might be able to work. And then they went over and just shat over everything.
Well, the story was still the mission in those episodes versus the mission being the activism in the later stuff.
Yeah. Which you saw some of that in final season of Capaldi.
Yeah.
Where he God damn, the fucking the socialist speech he gives on the oxygen one. And that was a pretty good episode. It was kind of dumb, but it was a pretty good episode up until it was just like, we must defeat the rich. It's just like, none of this makes sense. Nothing we're seeing here makes sense.
But that just tells you the way that country was shifting too. And now they banned their own flag.
Right.
They didn't, did they?
Wow.
9 cities in England have banned the Union Jack and the King's Cross flag from being flown because they could be offensive to some minorities.
Well, given that they're replacing all their base population with people from the Middle East, I can absolutely understand that.
All 9 of these cities do have Pakistani mayors.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, it's just a basic slow takeover. It's a slow takeover.
But they've been flying the Union Jack all over. Every poll they can put it on, the people have been absolutely standing up. And today they're marching. They've been marching this weekend. They're kind of marching in the Australia, UK, a lot of Europe right now. The people are pissed off and said, we're not going to take this bullshit anymore.
Yeah. Like, I can't, like, I love that they're doing this. I really hope Canada starts wising up too, because just this over compliance is killing the countries.
Yeah.
It's killing their countries. It's destroying their identities. And it's going to hit the point to where no one's going to care anymore about being offensive. Who fucking cares anymore? Especially when it's affecting base life that much.
I was reading an article down. It's the rise of trading sex for rent in Canada.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Feminism has come full circle, and you can now rent a whore to live in your house. Just got to give her a room.
Well, I can't believe we're going back to old England, old life.
Well, you know what they say.
To have a room.
I mean, you know what they say, the more things change, the more things stay the same, right? So, I mean, it's all a cycle. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, it's like you didn't think you'd see in your lifetime, you didn't think you'd see the United Kingdom fall back down into the dark ages, but here we are. Here we are. And you know what the best part about it is? Doctor Who was nothing more than a canary in the coal mine.
Yes.
Like, since you guys already brought it up and since you guys decided to delve into UK politics, let's just think about this, right? What have we said a million times over and over and over again, right? The culture leads, right?
Yep.
Yes.
We can prove that, right, scientifically, because prior to the government's removing certain restrictions on people going out and about and doing things, right? Because of the cell phone data, we can prove that the people started doing it first. They were doing it 2 and 3 weeks before the government decided to rescind anything.
Yeah.
Like, so literally the culture leads. The direction we go is the direction things are going. And when you see a television show, an iconic television show like Doctor Who, something that had been around for 60 years, when you start seeing, I mean, that's, you gotta think about it. That's like for gaming, for like tabletop nerds, it's like 40K in the United Kingdom, right? It's the same thing for sci-fi nerds or just nerds in general. Doctor Who is the nerd show of the United Kingdom. You know what I mean? It's built into their culture, you know? And so it's like when you realize that can no longer sustain itself after the heights that it had been at for the last 20 years, and now that is going on indefinite hiatus despite what BBC wants to say. It'll continue. Yeah. In Doctor Who magazine, in the Big Finish productions, in the animated shorts and stuff that they're doing. You know what I mean? But like, that's the thing. If your culture cannot produce and not keep that going, literally, you want to see trickle down effect? There's trickle down effect. Doctor Who is the canary in the coal mine. And now look at what the rest of the UK looks like now.
Well, I was going to say, if the creators had actually listened to the people complaining instead of calling it racist and banning it in their country,
Sexist.
then it might have been different. But instead, no, if you complained over there, you were in trouble.
Well, they're so out of touch that they legitimately thought that the people who love Doctor Who would come back if they gave you enough member berries. So they legitimately thought that the transformation from Shooty to Rose was going to bring them all back.
Well, and that last season was nothing but member berries. Because they brought back like characters from like Classic Who. They brought back the Ronin.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Like stuff I don't even know about, but I heard like Classic Who heads telling me about this stuff. And like nobody cares.
Yeah, because
nobody cares.
They drove all the baseline people away, and because the baseline people
all the old Who fans, old Who fans that would have been excited for those characters aren't watching the show anymore.
Well, here's the actual thing. It's not just that. It's the fan base, the old fan base left. So when you bring in old stuff, there's no one around to be like, "Oh my god, it's that guy!" And then you would have the new fans like, "Okay, what's that guy? Why are they important?" And it's like, "Oh my god, there's this whole thing. It's really, really cool."
Yeah, and then you'd have a Doctor Who, you'd have a Whovian go on a 20-minute rant explaining to you everything. You'd pause the show, and your Whovian friend for 20 minutes would berate you over the head with information about the Ronin and these other characters that they're bringing back. But they're all gone. Yeah. They're all gone.
Because they have better things to do than to go over and watch
Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie.
Watch BBC go over and bastardize their favorite show. Ronnie, yes. I did hear a little bit about that. It was like that was when they're like, you couldn't go over and just have Michelle Gomez play Ronnie. You had to turn her into the master.
Oh yeah, that's true. That would have been a good point too. Well, but I'm talking about for Nakuti. I'm talking about like this just happened in his last season.
But yeah, that's when I think the first time I heard of Ronnie was when they're like, you have to do it this way. Why? We had one that was evil. Rebirth her.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good point too. That's a really good point. But all right, I think we've beaten what is arguably, absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt, a dead horse buried in the ground. They attempted to zombify the corpse, and it didn't work out for them very well either. So it just drove things even farther into the ground. So, go ahead.
I do want one thing. Handy,
Absolutely.
what did you think about the episode before last? So the lead up and everything.
Oh yeah, the lead up to this one. Do you remember that one?
I did not get a chance to watch last weekend because we had a family in town, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
Sunker, give him a recap.
Okay, real quick recap.
Sunker's good at recaps.
No, I'm not. Don't fucking lie. You're always lying to them. Stop it. Very quick recap. They bring the team bring the Missy into an away mission to prove that she can be good, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It's in a spaceship that is like beating out a black hole, and they actually give a good scientific reason why the bottom of the ship is aging faster than the top of the ship via actual science. And long story short, Bill gets shot. There's a giant fuck off hole in her chest. Iron Man's it's just like, that's her stomach plug in the back there. That big of a hole. So
you could literally see through her. You could have stuck your whole head through her hole.
And so they have these like doctory, patienty looking guys with sacks over their heads show up, pick her up, and they're like, we can fix her. And the doctor goes and tells her, wait for me. So they're like, okay. They drag her down, and everyone's going over and trying to... A lot of the episode is explaining the entire setup of like the world Bill is living in, which is kind of like a hospital, but it's like a very, very like old-esque hospital where it's just like, oh, I don't even want to touch the tools. I'll get tetanus. And then they keep talking.
Great scenery, like great immersion. Very, yeah, and then it had a very good creepy feel to the hospital. They did a great job of that.
Yeah.
It was kind of akin to the Doctor Dances and the Are You My Mommy kind of thing. It like harkened very similar to that level, kind of that aesthetic feel, even though the tech was more advanced. Basically, people at the bottom of the ship need to be strong to go over and get to the top of the ship for some reason. And it just really, really worked because it did play around with passage of time and everything else. So eventually, Doctor and company go down to go over and get to Bill. And we finally find out what they were making themselves towards, which was the Cybermen.
Yeah.
But they were the prototypical Cybermen, the first Cybermen you kind of run into, or what they look like, which was which I always found way more creepier than the metal suits, because
they were the
sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Moldovan. They were a Moldovan colony. I think that's what it was. I think that was the name. It was Earth's Twin. It's from Classic Who. But Earth's Twin, it was one of their colony ships.
Mm-hmm. And the saddest thing of all is that you actually made me feel bad for Bill. After Bill got brought back and her trying her best, her having hope and everything, she gets cyberized. She gets turned into the Cyberman right at the end. And it's just like, oh, I actually feel really, really bad because of all the underlying stuff they went over and kind of speed ran underlying stuff of just like she trusts the doctor and everything.
And then they told you, for feeling bad like that. It didn't matter anyways.
Did they?
Well, I mean, just because I don't think anybody actually expected Bill to die. Even knowing that, you're still like, I don't think anybody actually expected her to be dead.
Well,
is she dead? Because she's now the pilot.
Cyberman.
She's the pilot now, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, she's got the cyber heart, and so at the end of it, so I'll finish off for Sunker. So as the series,
I warm him up. You knock him down.
Sunker's my fluffer. So what ends up happening is you've got the split, right? So you get Bill carried off by these guys in bags, and then you have Zaphras show up. If anybody's a Babylon Who fan, you know who Zaphras is. Zaphras shows up, and Zaphras is like the maintenance guy around the place. And he's helping Bill out. He's like this nice little friend. And he's even got a TV because of the black hole. One side of the ship, because it's so damn big, is moving a lot slower than the other side. So they're literally watching the doctor move in slow motion. It takes like 3 months for him to finally get out of this room. And they're watching the entire time. And then, of course, you flash back to the moments with the doctor, but basically it's just him explaining to this dude that what the hell is going on. And then they get out of the room. And it all ends up coming down to is the doctor finally gets down to the floor. Problem is because obviously it's been a long time. Bill, he's looking for Bill. The entire hospital's empty. Everybody's gone. Bill tries to escape at one point, and then they end up capturing her back in. Zaphras betrays her. Turns out Zaphras knew what was going on the whole time, and it's her. The idea is they're being upgraded because the world is so vicious out there that these people can't survive, and this is industrialized, nasty world that they had to make in order to survive on this planet. So they have to upgrade them so they can deal with the chemicals and the fumes and everything else, right? So they're all getting upgraded. It's the final conversion. And so Bill, after going out there and exposed all these chemicals, now she's sick, so she has to go through the full upgrade, which of course was the plan all along. It's the reason why you let her out, why Zaphras let her out to begin with. So the doctor finally makes it down, and the doctor walks into this empty the hospital. Zaphras and Nurse Ratchet, which Nurse Ratchet is great. They have a really creepy Yahtzee doctor. They have a creepy Nazi doctor. He's like a Nazi-esque doctor. That's exactly what he looks like. He pulls off the German accent and everything. He's totally creepy and good at that. So they're all gone. The doctor walks in there, empty room, and the doctor goes, "Where's Bill? Where's Bill? Where's Bill?" And you see the new Mondovian Cyberman walking out. And all they're saying is, I waited. And they're saying, "Where's Bill? Where's Bill?" And it goes, "Accessing files. I am Bill." And it's like, ooh, which we kind of knew was coming. The reveal is, though, now Zaphras shows back up. And Zaphras has been missing. And Zaphras shows back up. And then Zaphras messes with Nardal a little bit. And then all of a sudden, Zaphras rips off his mask. And the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom shows up, boys and girls. It's the Master. And then the Master and Missy. Oh, no, it's Missy that he messes with. Missy's coming in to save the day. Master shows up, starts talking to Missy, tells Missy, I'm really worried about my future. And I'm worried about what you're doing with my future, because she's getting a little too buddy with the doctor. And then, of course, that's kind of our big reveal. And I think the doctor might walk in on that point, too. And that's kind of where we end off, is the Master back. And go ahead.
Well, they went over and ended it on Missy joining forces with the Master. And
that's right. Yeah. Siding with the Master.
I just kind of accepted it that the Master was back. And it was the same actor, because I'm like, well, this motherfucker can't stay dead.
He always comes back. He's like herpes. He just keeps coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the fun part is they just leave out that all of these characters can just pop back in at any time if they wanted to. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a premise to a certain degree. To the
well,
it does feel cheap.
It's a little bit acceptable because of how the Master died last time. It was very up in the air. So it was just like, what, did he just then come back as Missy? Or did he do something else and then regenerate into Missy? So it's a very interesting situation.
A lot of possibilities. But speaking of possibilities, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat. But, of course, as always, donations take priority, because that's just how things work. This is my full-time job after all. And so I certainly appreciate all of you fabulous folks out there. And, of course, direct donations take priority over absolutely everything else. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, James Cash over on the Streamlabs side has donated $100.
Thank you, James.
$100, boys and girls. Direct dono. Says nothing. He's not even hanging out in the chat. He's the ultimate lurker out there. He's like me at church. I see all of you, but none of you see me. I occasionally let you know I'm here. The nice part about James is he lets us know he's here with love and support and adoration. And we certainly appreciate it because he already got the goal going there. $100 direct donation. James Kish, you are the grease between our gears, keeping this machine running. I could not do this without every single one of you, brother. I appreciate you. And I hope you caught last Sunday's Bible study, man. I really do. I really do think there was something in there for you. It's the beginning of Isaiah. It's an absolutely great one. We had another great one today, but appreciate you, James, for $100 direct donation.
Thank you.
And we all know what a $100 direct donation gets you.
Hi, new viewers. You want to be driven away?
If you don't say anything, boys and girls, we're just going to go by the standard rules. And a $100 donation gets you something very, very special because on Sunday nights, you don't just get to see, good-looking pictures of Sunker showing off her assets or very adorable babies that you, fortunately enough, can continue to help provide food for over here. The 6 of them, you don't just see adorable babies dancing. No, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you don't just get Common Nerd more and more stoned. You don't just get Sunker more and more stoned, which, by the way, getting Common Nerd stoned, Handy's participating in that this evening. No, ladies and gentlemen, you get to see horrors. Horrors like no belief anyone has ever seen before. And shout out to Mr. Grant Gregory because a $100 direct donation means Sunker is making out with an octopus.
Under the
I hate
waves
you.
where the
I hate you.
sunlight shine, an octopus man winks with one big eye. He's got 8 arms, but he's shy as a clam. I'm sinking down just to find who I am.
Oh!
Sunker
You wanted people to watch! Son of a bitch!
Tentacles wrap and I'm wanting more. Love's a current, mysterious and strange.
Oh, blowing on me.
Underwater hearts they arrange.
Well, that's not the first one. That's the okay.
That's the one where it's just like, yeah, it's slightly lesbian.
That could be a girl in a mask. Yeah.
A whirlpool starts, let the dance begin.
Oh, that's
Every
cool.
tentacle
That one's really weird, too. There's not even a body attached to that one. Oh, that's weird.
That reminds
Thank
me
you,
of that,
James.
Yes, Handy?
that Will
Please.
Smith
Go ahead, Andy, what were you
movie,
saying?
that Will Smith animated movie where he's like the shark slayer.
Oh. Was when he was a fish?
Yes.
Oh, God.
He literally had, he almost looked like the same fish that Don Knotts was for Disney. It's like they literally just
Yeah, I
copied
got
Don
it.
Knotts as a fish. Whatever that gay
Oh, I
fish movie
remember
was.
that.
Yes. There was like 2
Yeah.
or 3 of the Don Knotts as a fish movies.
No. No.
Oh, my God. That is great. You can have to ask mommy, baby. Spartacus over on the Rumble side has donated. I don't know why it wasn't working earlier, but we're just going to go ahead and flash it on the screen away. Has donated 10 Common Nerd subscriptions. That's $50, boys and girls.
Thank you, thank you. I can't even remember what I was looking at that caused that look of disgust.
I don't know, but it works out really well. And that just reminds me, I have to actually upload a video. So I will give you a better one here in a second because we got Darth Dave donated too. But I'll give you guys this one for right now. But I do have some brand new ones that normally we ask direct donations for the first premiere of that. But since you guys both gifted 10 gifty subs, I'll premiere a couple of those. I just have to upload them. So give me a second while we do this one first. And because you guys were really special about that one, Handy, should we save yours for a direct donation or we should give it away for a gifty sub?
That's up to you. I just had some time earlier.
One of Handy?
Oh, no. This
No,
is
I
of
made
you. But everybody's been...
There'd be like a joke one with like you doing like a Slipknot top thing with a t-shirt.
Oh, no, nothing like that. We actually have, technically I have 3 new ones, but we have 2 new ones and I'll show off both of those. We'll do the first one. The first one that's mine one, and then we'll do because everybody's been asking for Sunker to dance for quite a while. And so this one will be a lot of fun, but I will show that one. I will do that one first, though. We're going to do this one first, and then we'll do the dancing one last. But Spartacus, I appreciate you, brother. And shout out to all the folks out there that got new subs. We appreciate that. Tell all your friends. See, there you go. As more people come in, that will keep going off. So if everybody wants to see She-Hulk in a bikini, tell them to get your friends in here to come hang out and get them gifty subs every time we get a new one. But boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, dancing, the very new clip that I just made this afternoon.
And
I hate you! That was the one I said, oh, no one clips me. No one clips me at all.
Oh, and Darth Dave has gifted 10 Common Nerd subscriptions as well.
We'll get to Doctor Who, I swear.
Yeah, well, I promise eventually we'll get to Doctor Who. Oh, all right. And that one, boys and girls, this one, you guys have been asking for a dancing Sunker, a proper clip of Sunker dancing for a long time. And boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, through the miracles of technology, Handy News has made that possible. And now Darth Dave has made sure that everybody gets to see it.
Oh my God! No!
I don't know why it always screws up your face once it makes you smile, but holy God, shout out Darth Dave! Oh my God.
That was horrific, you bastard.
Oh, that's a really good AI too. Those are the ones you use for like things like the new swords and slippers game. Yeah, those are the kind of physics you want in your AI creations. This eccentric, another one of our fine channel subscribers, which unless you get one of the wonderful gifty subs, you can also become for $5 a month or less on Rumble, which will get you ad-free content on all of Common Nerd stuff, as well as access to all of our premium back-end content, boys and girls. So if you want to see Common Nerd's back-end, that's where you do it. That's how you do it, boys and girls. So check that out. Ripple War Dog, good to see you as well. True Survivor Cinema, glad you made it in. Your average Patriot nerd. Coming in with the raid. Appreciate that. Spartacus. Now I can start highlighting. Spartacus. Good evening. Another one of our fine channel subscribers. And thank you for the new follow, Mandrell. We'll go ahead and throw that one up again as well, because that's just a cute little baby thing, and everybody loves the baby. Everybody loves the baby. There you go. That's what you get for the new follows. Appreciate that, Mandrell. Jake Rom, good to see you, buddy. Woohoo! First for the new stream, you were, Jake. And everybody that's over on YouTube, please join us over on Rumble at The Common Nerd. If any of my mods are available, drop a link. If not, over there, I will drop one over there here in a little bit before we cut everybody off. But please join us over on Rumble, boys and girls, because of all the bots and all that kind of stuff over on YouTube. You guys know the deal. They will copyright claim us, and they will punish us. We've been stuck at 2172 subs for the last week because we had 2 copyright claims on some nonsense last week.
What?
So yeah, they literally will like stick us, like cause us to freeze in the
YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. So unfortunately, that's one of the reasons why we've got to do this. Because guess what? A bunch of people decided to screw over the system and abuse the system, and now this is where we're at now. So appreciate you, Jake. John Washburn, good to see you, John. Appreciate you. There you go, True Survivor Cinema. Good to see you again, to Jesse. That was amazing Bible study earlier today. Thanks as always for doing it. Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it, Jake. I'm glad you appreciated it, man. Yeah, it's always fun when we have Jews show up. When we have the Jews show up for the Bible studies. That's always fun too. I love it. I love it. I hope your toaster is still safe. Yes, the AdMechs are locked away. Don't worry about it. Diablo 3 was amazing, says Jake. There you go. All right, there's this eccentric. Now I can highlight him. There's your average Patriot nerd, Darth Dave. Oh. Good to see you, buddy. No, you're not red anymore, but hopefully you got one of your own subscriptions.
You're not DD, Darth Dave. You're
Dad
not DD.
Did tell me she is at Paragon level 658.
Da is?
Yes.
In Diablo?
In Diablo 3. Paragon level 658.
Oh my God. That's insane. Good to see you, Ripper War Dog. Peter Venkman fan site. Go ahead.
She's probably up 2 more levels by now because that's why I had to go run. The Xbox was stuck, and it's like, "Hey, come fix this so I can play."
That's how you had to go. That's great. Oh, that is great. Good to see you, fan site. We'll see you over on Kick here in a little bit. There we go. Melissa Smith. That's right. Never trust a bot. That's right, Mrs. Smith. Never trust a bot. Same thing with the AdMex, man. We can't trust them. Can't trust them cog boys. 12 of us in Rumble. There you go. Wait, who was good? Yes, Ripple War Dog. Who was good? Especially tonight. Tonight is an excellent one. There you go. Oh, Darth Dave. Darth Dave got the gifted sub by Spartacus. That is awesome. Oh, there you go. That is great. 8 hours ago, says John. Good. There you go. Jake, John, All right, I'm just making sure I don't miss anybody, guys. I promise we're going to get into things.
Going over saying like, wait, that wasn't actually Sunker dancing. No, but it was lame enough of my usual dancing where I'm like, no, that does look like me a little bit.
I love it. Oh, Tate's absorbed. Oh, that is great. Jodie Whittaker and the giant mutant spiders because of evil Americans' corporate greed. I know, right?
Like, you could have just had a fun spider episode. Like Lazarus. Like, I know people didn't like Lazarus as much as I loved Lazarus, but shit, you could have had a cool Lazarus episode. No, of course not, because we have nice things.
There you go. There you go.
People like the fake Spider Queen looking thing from freaking Tenet's period more than spiders in Whitaker's.
Oh yeah, the Tenet Spider Queen was great.
Spider Queen, yes.
Well, because they had a fucking empathetic character, Donna, go over and saying like, yeah, they're evil and they want to take over the world, but you're kind of acting unhinged. It's time to stop.
Oh yeah, you would have thought so at that point. Yeah, oh yeah, all that UK. There you go. There, look, there. I got the stream bot at least to show up. There you go. Darth Dave get to 10 subs. There you go. I can do that.
Shout out to Darth Dave because I know it'll titillate you. My character fucked another lizard today.
Yes, which by the way, boys and girls, for a direct donation of $50, I meant to bring it. Well, Sunker already brought it up. Darth Dave told me earlier. But for a direct donation of $50, I do have a Sunker making out with. Yeah, he totally told me. I have Sunker making out with a lizard video as well. So if we get a $50 direct donation, that'll activate the Sunker making out with a lizard video. For those of you that were horrified by the squid, it's not nearly as horrified as that. They're much more human looking. So like the lizard people are real. And Sunker likes to make out with lizard people. That's pretty obvious. Darth Dave just confirmed that. So
it's not. It's just my one character banged a lizard man in a private game, and I brought her into this public game, and she just accidentally kind of hooked up with a dragon. So she's kind of moving up in the world.
Absolutely. Jack Tarlett, what's up, Jack? Good to see you,
Hello.
buddy. Glad you made it in. Hello, Jack. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, where's Cass? There she is. Cassie's Rumble 29. Good to see you, Cass. Hey, General Samuel Fields. I see you over on Pilled. Good to see you. And we are live on Kick, Pilled, Rumble, YouTube, and I think maybe Twitch too, if for some reason you guys want to go over there. But yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yes, I hear you, Chip. I hear you, Dinosaur. Yeah, it was an old school Asylum vibe. It was definitely an old school Asylum vibe, Jake. That is a great way to describe it.
And there is just something with Who that always, it doesn't matter what universe you're in, what time, what's going on in the story. If they ever drop you an old school Asylum, it always fits for Who. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's always good stuff.
Adric, no one liked Adric. I think the funniest thing Nerd ever sent to me about Adric was Adric's skeleton as a toy.
Oh yeah, the meme I sent you. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't real.
Wasn't that like your. No, I was like, wasn't that? He just turned his camera off. He probably had to take care of something. But no, that was like your birthday or something, wasn't it? Wasn't I sending you memes for that?
I don't know. Whenever it's my birthday, I'm depressed. So.
That is right. That's right, Melissa Smith. Like the stream, lurkers, and thanks. You're amazing. That's right. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, smash that like. And if you're over on Rumble, hit that repost button as well. That stuff helps out as well. So hit that repost button over there on Rumble as well. So there you go. Harold Saxon. I'm worried about my future, Missy. Thank you. What? Oh, he's taking us on an adventure. We're going with him.
Where are we going?
Yes. Well, there was that $100 donation, so I have to be downstairs to where I can do the dabs.
Oh, you can't do dab up there in your room?
That's fair.
No,
That's fair.
Oh, those are for, well, yeah, we do the $100 donation for the squid video, but I don't even have my dab. I'd have to go get my dab rig out here. We normally do
Go get
$20
your dab,
donations for dabs.
boys.
But yes, he's going to do one. I will go do that here. I will do that here in a minute. I got to wait and go get I got to finish saying hi to everybody out there in the chat. Isaiah is wonderful. There we go. Let's see. Very sweet, James. I know, right? You guys love it. DTD feels. Jealous.
Fucking hell. Shut the fuck up, James. You didn't. James.
Andy, you gotta watch the stream. You haven't seen the lizard video, have you?
No. You can play the lizard video when you go out to go get your thing.
No, we're gonna play the lizard video right now.
You son of a bitch.
James Cash for another 50 over on Streamlab Direct Donation. It's Sunker making out with a lizard time, boys and girls. It is Sunker making out with a lizard. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. There you go. You got us on the phone. Well, just like if any of you got, for another reason why you guys should go watch Riffs and Royalties over there with SunkerMaiden over on JT Savage's channel is you guys get to see Sunker actually role play a scene just like this.
He wasn't like that.
Making out with a lizard. Making out with a lizard.
I actually like how the AI incorporated my background shit into the background of this AI.
Got me hypnotized. Making out with a lizard.
The background music.
Making out
well, no, it took my medicine cabinet, my clock, my jellyfish lantern, and it's incorporated that in the background.
Forked tongue and emerald eyes got me hypnotized. Making out with a lizard.
I luckily have this wonderful Studio B.
I hate you. And how dare?
Don't blame me. That was James. I didn't donate that money. James donated. I just do what the chat requests. Okay. We'd been talking about it. We knew it was coming. Everybody knew the rules. Everybody knew what their stuff gets them. So that is glorious. All right, just making sure we don't miss anybody, and then I promise we'll start Doctor Who, boys and girls. Y'all just been nuts today. I love it.
Shout out to Greg Gregory. He made all of those videos as well as the accompanying music.
Yes, he did. And he can literally knock those out in like 5 minutes flat. Like, it was horrifying. You guys would come up with an idea and Grant would literally be able to get it done. But like, that was like when, what was it? That was funny as all hell. Cause what was it? Like, there was a couple of you guys. I know James was one. Darth Dave might have helped out, but I know like Dragon Noodle was helping out with that one night. It was just like everybody just kept coming up with ideas, and Grant was like, "I can make that." And like next thing I know, I get a message from Grant, "Hey, check your DMs. I got a video for you." I'm like, "Wow, did you do that so fast?" So yeah. So if any of you guys like have a particular animal you want Sunker to make out with, just let me know. I can send Grant a message, and we can figure something out. Oh my God. All right, Optimistic Realizer. I think I've got all of you folks out there. I appreciate it. Look at that chat. It's all red. Oh man.
I only use my AI powers for good. So.
Well, you encompass me very well of me dancing around like a huge dork.
It did. It worked out great. Grant is awesome. Yeah, just doing what the chat requests. Exactly, Darth Dave. Thank you. All hail Grant Gregory indeed. And yeah, okay.
And thank you, James. You
very
son of a
much,
bitch.
James.
I'm going to try to get Theros into trouble somehow.
Oh, there you go. Look, it sounds like she's threatening you, James. I don't know if I'd put up with that. I mean, there's plenty of ways to torture her around her. I don't know if I'd put up with those kind of threats. You should probably punish her for that.
Stop it.
I'm just putting that out there, James. That's all I'm saying. Hey, tomorrow's the 1st, man, and the Rumble donation thing ain't dropped yet. So hopefully it drops tomorrow. the Rumble deposit ain't hit yet. Where is my damn Amazon? There it is. There we go. All right, boys and girls.
Well, first off, you sons of bitches, you got a dab.
Well, I got to go get my stuff if that's going to be the case. All right, Sunker, you got to keep the chat entertained then.
Ah, shit.
I got to go get mine. You got to go. There you go.
So actually explain how the fuck dabs work, because I'm a very, very good girl that only gets drunk on the weekends and weekdays.
This bitch gets drunk every night. Do not listen to her lies. She's as bad as I was.
As I got better after I got a very, very good tea.
Well, see what it is. It's the wax. It's a lot of people call it wax, but it's basically the trichomes and all the stuff that surrounds the THC that actually, or surrounds the marijuana that actually gets you high when it burns. It's extracted out through usually pressure, heat. There's a whole bunch of different processes, but this one I'm using was hot pressed out, and it just concentrates into. You can kind of see there a little bit of a wax. Almost, this one's almost gone.
Alrighty.
This is really clean looking stuff here. Other stuff comes out. There's many different varieties too, and flavors that are all based on the weed. There's also a bunch of stuff out there that is just flavored to be flavored. But it's basically like vaping. So all this does is get hot, and then when you drop the dab in there, it melts and it's a vape.
Alrighty.
So.
And this has been your very educational thing. There's no way he's going to be able to monetize this now. That's my revenge on you, nerd. Ha!
That's okay. I just made way more tonight than what I would have made on the ad revenue anyway over on YouTube. So eat my butt. Shut up, fluffer, and do your job, okay?
YouTube sucks.
Well, it does. Its management sucks. Apparently, they're trying to cut back on certain things, but it's just a fucking spaghetti mess at this point where they have to do a really deep dive to fix everything.
They have to cut back on what they're paying a lot of people.
They don't understand their algorithm, though.
No, they don't. Because they fired all the people the people who used to go over and do the algorithm aren't there anymore.
Yep.
Sorry, Handy. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, buddy.
But they're also being forced to cut back a lot of this money they've just been giving out because of the courts coming in and saying, well, you can't just have one company hemorrhage money so another company can make money. It's kind of illegal.
Google and all of Alphabet.
Oh, they can't repurpose funds. Oh, Hollywood's fucked. Hollywood's
I was about to say, if they're saying that about the tech industry, Hollywood's fucked because their entire accounting system is based on that. All right, you ready to light this thing up, Handy? All right,
he beat you to it.
Yeah, I was on a timer.
You're doing yours right now. Oh yeah, so is mine. I gotta do mine now. But no, it's one of those situations. If that ends up being the case, like Hollywood's screwed because Disney literally is. And now their parks are starting to fail too. The last couple of years, so that's the only way Disney's been able to keep afloat is because of their parks the last few years.
And all Disney needed to do was just not go there. You just didn't have to go there. You just had to go over and make sure that the videos you are giving your children are safe to watch and it's not full of like weird bullshit. That's all they needed to do.
Now, there's a big problem there. That's all they needed to do, but they didn't have the people to do that. They had a bunch of corporate activist types who took over and said, no, we must go down this path. We must brave this brave new equal trail.
Fucking hell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and even when they fired all of those people, it didn't matter because all the people with talent, they could have fixed things. They'd already fired or left on their own.
Mm-hmm. Because it was easier to quit and find work elsewhere than it was to go over and live with that fucking stress all the time. You want to go to a place of work where it always feels like you're going to step on a landmine because you did one very innocuous thing?
Nope.
And then a lot of people like me, we found our entertainment out on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times we just entertain ourselves.
Well, that's all entertainment was. That's why entertainment has always been such a rocky job choice, is because it's not a necessity and it's easy to find elsewhere if you know where to look.
Yeah.
I know it. My friend Chris has got a thing called the Morning Mayhem he was doing over on Rumble and YouTube for a while, but he's actually backed off because he just picked up a feature-length film that he's going to produce after making a bunch of short films. Shit. So it's his dream too. He's been making short films with his buddies and stuff and just getting stuff done. And now he's got a script and he's got funding for it. So he's step back. He's getting the funding put together, but he's got a script and he's got the people to do it and do it on a budget that will make Hollywood look like freaking the over bloated corpse it is.
Well,
Dude, I
is,
can't wait for that. I
that
talked to him
sounds
about that with him.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be
like because that's actually going to happen more now because of how technology is. You're not going to need Hollywood, and Hollywood has been outsourcing for cheap ass CGI anyways. So eventually, everyone's going to get into really cheap ass CGI and make their own fucking movies. And what I'm looking forward to, and I hope it does happen, it probably isn't, but for people to start making their own short films at a certain criteria of level and effort to where their stuff's going to be shown at their local theaters.
Well, we now have the local theater. Many people carry it in the palm of their hand. A lot of people are watching this on TVs or on their computers. That's our new theater.
Well,
I've been watching the music industry flip like this, where there's still an overbloated music industry out there, but some of the guys making the best money right now are producing their own stuff and selling it by the song.
Dude, I've heard I've been hearing more catchier songs off Suno, which is just AI generated music.
Yep.
Right. Yep. All right, my emojis are officially flashing. Handy, you didn't have to turn your camera off.
Oh, I'm running upstairs. I didn't want to give anybody motion sickness.
Oh, well, that's fair. Oh, come on. Where's the fun in that? Ain't nobody staring at you that close. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you're over on the YouTube side, Melissa Smith and the rest of y'all, I will drop the link over there for you guys right now. But make sure you join us. And even if you don't want to create an account, which I know that's what some people's issue with is, in order to create an account and stuff like that, you can just click the link and it'll open up in your browser and you can still hang out and listen to us in the background. And if you're one of our regular lurkers, that's not going to be any big deal for you anyway. But hey, unfortunately, because of YouTube's rules, that's what we have to do and the way things have to go. So that is just the way of things, boys and girls. But
I believe you can also find the Mr. Common Nerd on Pilled if you're there, or on Kick.
Yes. All of those are accurate. All right. General Samuel Fields, you ready to go? Darth Dave, everybody ready to go? By the way, I know this took a while to get finally started, but you guys have been insane this evening, and I really do appreciate it. You guys are the grease between our gears, keeping this machine running, and I could not do this. I have said it once, and I will say it again. This channel is a living testimony to the fact that if you believe, the Lord will provide, because there is no logical reason whatsoever I should be able to do this full time and pay my bills. So you guys are amazing. May the Lord bless you and keep each and every one of you. May your houses forever grow.
And it's very much awe-inspiring. It's very it warms the heart, just like because people
it warms the cockles too.
It warms the heart. It's just like, holy fuck, like you're willing to work and do your regular day-to-day jobs and to go over and give just for nerds entertainment is really, really special. And also, if you're a furry. Apparently, because of all the squid and lizard kissing.
I think most of them are just sadists, and you're their favorite punching bag. Sunker, I think is really what it comes down to.
Alrighty, you're going to get a little bit of a sneak peek, but you do have to jump over those other platforms.
Unless it's being retarded and it's not playing for some reason. Everything is being retarded tonight.
Otherwise,
everything is being stupid tonight.
There you go.
There we go. Some things are just being gay tonight.
Black hole, 400 miles spaceship. Time is moving faster at this end of the ship than the other.
How much longer, Doctor?
To survive, they are what we must.
Oh yeah, she was actually down there years, I believe, because she did mention years, and that's when I would have made the joke, like, well, I guess black don't crack, because she doesn't age that hard.
Which I think we did. Yeah, I think it ended up being like 3 years or something. I think is what they said. Because you were like, well, I guess black don't crack. I'm like, Sunker, it's been 3 years. It's not like she's been in there a decade. Jesus, you know, like not everybody gets gray hair in 3 years. Bill's supposed to be like college age. She's in like her early 20s.
First of all, shut up. I did get gray hairs in 3 years being here and doing streaming and everything else.
My
It's
wife thought she
stressful.
was funny. My wife thought she was funny. She started counting the ones on the side of my head earlier. I was like, oh, you're funny. You got jokes. Yeah, like Andy's literally got like a good chunk of his beard right there down the middle. Think you're funny. It doesn't actually bug. Dude, if it bugged me that much, I'd dye my hair because I know how to do it. I don't care.
Well, you have
Like,
to do it in a way that doesn't look like you dyed it. But like, that's the thing. Guys can get away with graying hair way easier than chicks.
Oh yeah, we look. Yeah, you know, like most of the girls, like, unless there's some superficial little hack, most of the girls these days all have daddy issues. So most of them want a little gray in your hair anyway. So let's be honest.
They
Speaking
call
of
them
daddy
silver
issues,
foxes.
dude, we literally have Silver Fox Gamer on Rumble.
Oh, hello. Did someone just show up? Or
No, he's a streamer on Rumble.
yeah, you want to introduce me? I do have some issues of a daddy persuasion.
I have been so looking forward to meeting you.
I waited for you.
And fuck you for making me feel bad for Bill. Fuck you. And also, fuck you also for setting that up so well, the sack heads, and then slowly developing it more and more and more into the first iteration of Cybermen. That was fucking brilliant. There was so much brilliance in that previous episode.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point too, Darth Dave. That's a really good point as well.
Yes.
And that's a good point too. Yeah, that's lizards and squids are not furries. They have no hair. So those are kind of fair points.
I throw the
Those are
scalies
kind
in
of
with
good
all
points.
you degenerates.
Wow. See? Just like she said last week, after 3 years, black don't crack. Not only is she a racist, but she's a whatever it is if you're against animals. I don't know.
I'm
Zoophobic?
against
I don't know.
bestiality, you bastard.
Oh, interspecies. She's a, I don't know. I'm not even, nope. I'm just going to leave that alone. Never mind. I'm just going to leave that alone. Never mind. Hey, see, there you go. Fan sites like I did white in my early teens. See, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a nice farm. Look at all these wonderful scarecrows.
You. You don't know why he's bringing it up, but fuck you, nerd.
Oh, I know why he is. That's why I clicked off of it really quick. I know exactly what he's talking about. Yeah, exactly.
No. No, I'm saying fuck you because of the farm. Just like we're gonna have the rabbits.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, because
I'm
Sunker's
so
like
sensitive about that.
best Robin Hood movie ever. The first 10 minutes of a fucking nature documentary about the UK.
Not 10 minutes of
out
it was
there.
at max 5.
Yeah, let us show you the cute little fox. I'm like, okay, there's some guys on horses. Maybe we're gonna hunt this fox and shoot it. Oh no, the little fox is gonna go hang out with his little friend, the hedgehog.
Fuck you.
And then Mr.
You're
Hedgehog is gonna go
right.
hang out with Mr. Rabbit in this wonderful little British meadow with all these wonderful trees and this glistening sunrise coming down on this dew-covered meadow for 10 fucking minutes at the beginning of a Robin Hood fucking movie.
It was 5. It was setting up the scene. It was for poaching.
It was not setting up the scene for shit. It was a nature documentary because they needed to figure out a way to fill 10 minutes and they were fucking poor making that Robin Hood movie. Fucking poors.
It was better at Costner's.
Hi, I'm one of those poors.
I'm one of the poor.
Thanks for all the donations, guys. Yeah, Darth Dave, you gotta catch Darth Dave, you gotta catch Is It Good on Thursday nights. We're watching Alien Earth right now, and Sunker hated this show all the way up until the 4th episode. Now she's totally in, dude. She's totally in. She's like bought hunk, line, and sinker.
Just
Sunker
as a quick,
in this case.
Just as a quickie for Aliens.
Just as a quick
Aliens
tease,
Earth,
a quick tease, a quick promo for next week for Thursday.
as a quickie, because you will find me in my hotel room.
Giggity.
I'll be on vacation, but I did promise Nerd I would still be available. Aliens Earth is
right. She keeps herself available for my boys.
terrible. It's a terrible connection to Aliens, but in and of itself, if you rip out the Aliens universe, it's actually a pretty interesting sci-fi story. So what I think whatever happened was it was a sci-fi story that the studio didn't think had legs on its own and wouldn't have enough appeal. So they attached it to the Alien franchise and just did a little bit of workaround.
And my argument is it's just it's an AI robot story. It's more like a cyberpunk story almost in the Alien universe, which which happens to a lot of IPs if they live long enough, is eventually you get different types of stories in that same universe. And that's really what I think this is. And I think if you look at it that way and it's not trying to be Aliens or Alien, it's just trying to be its own thing in the Alien universe, then I think it's really good. That's
pretty good.
That's
like
me.
it was the black and the Indian guy and their dynamic to each other, which is actually what.
Oh, that was hilarious.
You said shit. You said fuck. They're kids in adult bodies.
Oh, hey, Shadow War 99, dude, you have no idea the kind of degeneracy. You missed the first hour of the show is nothing but degeneracy, dude. Like you just missed out on so much. Yeah, it was great. It was
people are doing
great. There was
dabs,
lizards,
drinking, people kissing speeds.
The lizards, people making out with lizards, people making out with squids, babies dancing. There was a She-Hulk all over my screen. There was a She-Hulk in a bikini all over my screen. Sunker was dancing. There was jiggle physics. It was wild and crazy. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. You missed out on the first hour of the show. And now we're going to Little House on the Prairie.
Restricted.
A what?
It's gonna get banned. Oh no! Oh no! The Cybermen.
Oh no! I'm sure those are just regular scarecrows. I'm sure those aren't cyber. Why would you think those are Cybermen? I have no idea.
I was actually on there as they were doing this, and I saw the crosses. I went over and first thought, like, oh, they're gonna run into one of the Brother of Blood.
But why are there scarecrows on a golf course?
That's a farm. You didn't see you didn't see the little cart in the back? No, dude, that's what English farms look like. If you've never watched Clarkson's Farm, that's literally what the English countryside looks like.
They grow grass.
You know what the funny is? The funny part is with all of the UK's weird tax incentives that they had a few years ago. Yeah. They actually pay you to grow grass.
Well, it depends on what kind of a farm you have. If you have things that eat a lot of grass, or you have stuff that eats a lot of grass. I watch another.
Yeah, goats, sheeps.
Yeah, I watch another farm boy, and he has geese, and he has to have his little pond, and also a whole bunch of grass area to get all the bugs and shit to go over and help even out their diet.
No.
Dude, what it is essentially whatever the word is for being phobic against farmers or maybe racist against farmers, that's what Handy is.
I appreciate.
I just see row crops when I go to a farm. Like they plow the ground and there's things planted. This looks like a golf.
That's because we live in America and all we farm is corn.
Well, I was actually going to joke where I'm Handy's in good company. I love farmers, but I would never go to a farm because that's where you go to get murdered.
Oh yeah, Sunker's the inherently forever paranoid one about absolutely everything. This is why she doesn't go on vacation. This is why it's like, it took us like a month and a half of begging and me guaranteeing that if she needed me, I would be with her in Vegas the entire time, and her dad escorting her anyway to get her to show up to Vegas for like 2 days.
He did, and that turned into a problem in and of itself. God damn.
Almost killed the poor man.
Did I tell you he forgot to also take his heart medication?
Oh my God.
I was so fucking mad at him. I was so like, why? I would rather have never gone on the trip rather than you risk this. You idiot.
Oh my God. Yeah, see, exactly. It's farm for golf courses. See, it's a farm for golf courses. I like that idea. Or the cybercross. I like that. Cybercross.
Cybercross.
Yeah, they just crucified all their Cybermen.
I mean,
so the other Cybermen know not to come.
Not to try this shit again. We'll turn you guys into scarecrows too. Don't fuck around. All right, 10 more seconds and then we're cutting you off, YouTube. Get your butts over to Rumble or Pilled or Kick.
I would like to be in a horse-drawn carriage. I think those on once.
Dude, they started doing those down here next to the water. Like I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, so they always had them down at the plaza. Like they even have like Cinderella. They have the Cinderella looking pumpkin one too. But yeah, they started doing that down here now too. It's pretty cool.
I'm not jealous.
You should be. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. What's he doing?
And also just a shout out the fucking tubes as well. The tubey things they put to go over and have through the hoods. That's an extra level of creepy. Where just like it oddly enough very much humanizes the people beneath the sack. Don't take that in the wrong.
I always humanize the people below my sack. I like if they're down there, I'm going to treat them pretty well. I'm going to be honest. Like,
I know.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. There's not everybody does that. So I really appreciate that. So
I hate you.
Well, I will say this is nice to know that they at least gave the Cybermen a chance to not be the Sackmen running around.
I mean, at least they're not running around. So that's good at least, right? That's good at least, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. That is great.
My
What?
camera cannot handle your bullshit.
No. If you should have caught Ryan the other day. He explained that one really well. The bull nose is the dangerous one. You got to stay away from those ones. Because there was a video of a girl taking her bull nose ring out because she was tired. She was a MAGA girl and she was tired of getting accused of being a liberal because she had the fucking bull ring in. So she took it out. And Ryan's like, yeah, that one's the crazy one. But if she's got the side nose ring in, you're like you're in for like the best head of your life.
She's just a bit
according
wild.
to Ryan. Yeah, according to Ryan and of course Papa Gundam, of course.
Well,
it's
apparently
a Gundam,
they both get around.
Well, I mean, if you've ever seen Ryan at a meetup.
I don't know what you mean, nerd.
He's nothing more than a Navy boy. Yeah, Sunker has no idea what we're talking about, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you over on the YouTube side are catching this over on the replay, please join us over on Rumble, Kick, or Pill as one of the alternatives out there that doesn't copyright claim us. We're doing things that clearly fall under fair use, i.e. watching and reviewing something. I'm not just going to put the movie on and walk away and let it play while I go eat a sandwich. No, we're going to pause it. We're going to review it. Sunker's going to ask for a bunch of pauses as the night gets later to carry on things. So that's what we're going to do. Handy, tell YouTube good night.
Good night, YouTube. Fuck off. Nope.
There, it's Sunker. Tell YouTube good night.
Good night, YouTube.
There we go, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun, but you guys have fun. Join us over on Rumble at The Common Nerd.
It's too bloody hot in my room.
Well, then just take it off.
No.
Most of the kids are at Grandma's house this weekend.
Oh, I did have
It's been really hot.
I did have something to add. That girl taking her septum ring out proves that shaming works.
Yes. Make shame great again. Shame works.
Well, here's the thing. So